Aviation enthusiasts have probably heard of the American team Boom Supersonic. In particular, they work on supersonic planes for commercial aviation, and the results have been so good that even the military is interested. Meet Overture, a plane that can fly from Miami to London in less than 5 hours. In comparison, a direct American Airlines flight on this route takes 8 hours and 40 minutes. The maximum speed of the Overture is more than 2,000 km per hour. It seats 65 to 85 passengers and boasts a range of 7,800 km. The American team plans to start production in 2025 and launch scheduled flights by 2029. The German company Audi also has something to surprise us. This is how they think premium mobility of the future looks like. You are looking at the Active Sphere concept vehicle. It can transform into a pickup truck. It was designed for outdoor activities and off-road adventures, so ground clearance is adjustable from 208 to 248mm. There's enough room for bicycles, as well as a ski rack on the roof. 2 electric motors provide a total of 442 horsepower. The range on a single charge is 600 kilometers. The interior has also been upgraded. Instead of screens, the driver and passengers have AR glasses at their disposal. They can look at any element of the car and see the settings. For example, if they look at the speakers, they can see the volume settings. According to the company, the Active Sphere will not go into production, but some features will be used in future Audi models. Let's see what the designers at Lazzarini are up to. Our regular viewers probably remember their unbelievable projects from our previous videos. So, the Italians got off to a flying start in 2023. What do you think of their hydrogen-powered super yacht concept with a capacity of 15,000 horsepower? The luxurious 74-meter vessel has a carbon fiber hull and adjustable hydrofoils, so it can reach speeds of up to 139 km per hour. 4 decks, 7 cabins, a swimming pool, a helipad, and other amenities are at your disposal when you're not conquering the oceans and seas. By the way, if someone decides to make the concept a reality, they'll have to find about $85 million first. The gateway to another world is how the presentation of the Muqab cubic skyscraper begins. If everything goes according to plan, it will become the new face of Riyadh, the capital city of Saudi Arabia, by 2030. The project is really ambitious. The area of the skyscraper will exceed 2 million square meters, with each side measuring 400 meters. Have you seen the Empire State Building in the US? Well, this cube will be able to fit 20 of those. It's practically a city within a city. There'll be malls, hotels, theaters, offices, museums, and even an opera house. The visitors and residents will have no time to get bored. And the main feature will be a spiral tower located inside the cube. Very cool and very, very expensive. By the most conservative estimates, the cube skyscraper and the area around it will cost $48 billion. If you don't want to live in the desert, welcome to the ocean. These pods have already gone into production. About 100 units will be completed by the end of this year. Prices range from $295,000 to $1.5 million, depending on the size and the contents of the pod. For example, the 73 square meter version offers 3 levels, which include a bedroom, living room, kitchen, bathroom, and storeroom. If that's not enough, there's a special barbecue party module available that increases the area by about 20%. The owner will be able to control different components of the pod with a wave of the hand, thanks to a special smart ring. The height above the water is 2.2 meters, so drones will be used to deliver small loads, and large ones will be carried by autonomous vessels. Let's raise the bar and go from our planet's roads to the moon. After all, these greenhouse pods will be sent there. According to the plan, plants will begin to grow in test mode on the Earth this year, and they should reach the moon by 2027. The dimensions of the greenhouse are 11 by 6 by 5 meters. They don't need soil because the system will use advanced hydroponics. A fully autonomous control system, which takes into account the preferences of all the plants, will provide the necessary humidity, temperature, and other parameters. The pods have already interested NASA, and according to the creators, they'll be useful on Earth as well. Companies love experimenting with trucks and SUVs, and in fact, that's how these unusual Bugatti concepts came to be. The French car manufacturer wondered what would happen if they started making more than just hypercars. Artificial intelligence provided the answer, and it drew different variants of Bugatti cars, from something like a racing off-roader Extreme E to a fully fledged truck. Meanwhile, this house on wheels is already a reality. It costs about $3 million and offers incredible luxury. In fact, in 190 countries, this model has been called the most luxurious in the world, with an engine up to 600 horsepower, 13.7 meters in length, a kitchen, a shower, a living room, and all the necessary appliances. It's easy to imagine you're in a luxury hotel room. And the exterior is just as amazing. The designers combined elements from the world of aviation, yachting, and motorsports. A couple of years ago, Nissan said that they plan to spend about $18 billion on designing new electric cars. And they managed to surprise the public by showing a virtual model of a convertible. However, surprises don't end there, because the convertible has already moved into the real world in the form of a full-size concept. Little is known about its characteristics yet. An 80s aesthetic is combined with an electric motor, and the E-Force all-wheel drive system created especially for electric cars. The Nissan Leaf equipped with this system produced about 304 horsepower during tests, which means the convertible will reach a similar figure. As Nissan stated, by 2030, the company will create 15 all-electric cars. Do you think this convertible will be among them? Here's a little challenge. We're going to show you two concepts, and you're going to guess which is intended for what. So, here are the answers. The concept that looks like a car key fob is a mobile camper. It seats up to 5 passengers and transforms into something like a tent. Inside, it has not only folding beds, but also a toilet, and the designers built in solar panels for powering the interior components. The concept with the Volkswagen logo is a 2-seat vehicle for electromagnetic roads. The pod hovers above the roadway, is controlled by a joystick, and is equipped with an automatic accident prevention system. The concept made it to the top 3 in the People's Car Project competition, surpassing about 120,000 participants. This vehicle is made for a RoboCop sequel and a dystopian future that awaits us all, says a review of this concept. Officer Alex Murphy would have liked it, because the trike's design strikes the right balance between steerability and maneuverability, which is perfect for chasing criminals. What's more, he wouldn't even have to ride the trike, because the trike is self-driving and can patrol in fully autonomous mode. If necessary, it'll switch over to other tasks, from food delivery to racing. The creators believe that they were the first to add a 30-inch wheel to a motorcycle. Then, they went even further and made a hubless version. The model on the screen is also electric, so you're guaranteed a whole new experience. The team usually doesn't reveal details of the project, but it's known that one of the fuel-powered versions took about 5 months of work and got a 1.8-litre engine. On the whole, this project is not about speed, but about style. By the end of 2021, there were about 3 billion gamers in the world. So, why not make a special vehicle for such a huge audience? This concept is every gamer's dream. The exterior is reminiscent of state-of-the-art computers, while the interior allows you to fully enjoy any game. A huge projection display will help you find all the Easter eggs in your favorite universe. Besides, they will not only be added to your player's profile, but also allow you to change the light elements on the car body in a special way. You can steer the vehicle from your smartphone, and the panoramic view allows you to enjoy the city views while the game is being updated or paused. Skyscrapers are getting taller and taller. For example, Dubai's Burj Khalifa is 830 meters high and has 163 floors. So it's also worth refining the way you move around such huge buildings. What do you think of this concept, shown at the Consumer Electronics Show in the US? The idea is simple. Pods move between floors like an elevator, and on the ground connect to a special base and move like a bus. The designers assure that it's a visionary and realistic concept that takes into account both passengers, who are entertained with a variety of useful information, and pedestrians, as the transport will draw a crossing in front of them. In a case of fire, we found this concept of a futuristic fire truck. We wonder if it can be paired with the previous vehicle. What should the environmentally friendly car of the future look like? Peugeot has already answered this question with a prototype called the Movie. Its creator won the annual Peugeot design competition, beating more than 3,000 participants from 107 countries. As a result, the world saw Movie not only as a concept, but also as a real vehicle. The full-size prototype was assembled in about 3 months and is really eye-catching. The main feature is the enormous rear wheels and the front spheres. In theory, this combination makes the vehicle much more maneuverable. The dimensions also suggest the same. It's 2.3 meters long and 1.8 meters wide. Of course, the engine is electric, and the cabin is designed for 2 people and offers a gorgeous view.